ranking every house at this year's Halloween Horror Nights from worst to best. Number 10, I have Fallout. It's an IP that is extremely popular, but in my opinion, doesn't really fit the horror genre or this event at all, and none of the elements in that were really scary. At number 9, Grave of Flesh. It was really a repetitive house as you're buried alive and you're underground seeing some rat creatures over and over and over again. Number 8, I got Dolls Let's Play Dead. A house that, in my opinion, had a fun concept. A little girl named Lila being like Sid from Toy Story, torturing all of her dolls and toys. However, given this is such a strong year at HHN, the house got lost in the shuffle and it was too short for me. Number 7, Five Nights at Freddy's. Yes, the animatronics were incredible, but there wasn't enough scare actors in this one and it wasn't very scary. Number 6, Jason Universe. I'm not a big fan of houses where it's based around one person or one thing. However, the house did work on some levels, especially at the end, where you're going through that big hallway and Jason pops out at you about 1 billion times from different angles. It was really scary and really well done. Number 5, Hatchet and Chains, Demon Bounty Hunters. A standout from Slaughter Cinema 2 last year, coming to life here. I love a good Western house, and there were some really cool zombie horses. Number 4 is Gulkin Monsters of the North. This is a house where a lot of people said they were surprised by how good it was, but I wasn't. HHN is incredible at putting together houses based around snowy and cold settings, and we see it right here, especially at the end where you're going into the beast's belly. Number 3 is WWE and the Horrors of the Wyatt Six. Now, as a lifelong professional wrestling fan and somebody who's followed Bray Wyatt's entire career, I knew this one was going to be special. And man, was it. In beautiful tribute to one of the greatest minds in the history of professional wrestling. Number 2, Terrifier. It was the goriest house in HHN history, and it was really long as well. Also, all the scare actors who played Art the Clown nailed it. They were super animated, and it just made for such a fun environment. Number 1, El Artista, A Spanish Haunting. You go in first, and you see one of the greatest facades and the biggest, perhaps, in HHN history, followed by the story of Sergio Navarro slowly losing his mind as an artist. Beautiful costumes, great scare moments, and even somebody flying above you at one point in the house. The house's ending also beautifully wraps up the entire story of Navarro.